48 most commonly mispronounced English words. In this video, we are going to learn and practice 48 most commonly mispronounced English words together by shadowing exercise. I'm going to read each sentence slowly so that you can repeat after me. This is the shadowing technique, which is very helpful to improve your speaking skill. Pronunciation is one of the most important key elements. If you want to get your desired score in PTE Speaking Section, you have to work hard and you have to work properly on the pronunciation skill. A lot of students find English pronunciation tricky and are put off by its inconsistencies. Because English is not a phonetic language, which means it's not possible to work out the pronunciation just by looking at the written word. That's why you can't say you know a particular vocabulary item until you have learned how to pronounce it correctly. So, we are going to learn the 48 most commonly mispronounced English words together. I have divided into two parts. Like the first 24 are for the pre-intermediate and intermediate students, and the next one is going to be for the intermediate and advanced students. So let's get started. I'm going to read each sentence slowly so that you are able to repeat after me. This is the shadowing exercise, which is very, very helpful if you want to improve your speaking skill, your pronunciation skill. Okay, let's start with the first one. Would you rather own a yacht or a four-wheel drive? Would you rather own a yacht or a four-wheel drive? Can you repeat after me? Would you rather own a yacht or a four-wheel drive? So a yacht is a sailing boat used for pleasure trips and racing. Yacht is a sailing boat used for pleasure trips and racing. And then the second sentence we have, when was the last time you had to wait in a queue? When was the last time you had to wait in a queue? You can pause the video and repeat the full sentence. If you need more time to do the shadowing exercise, you can pause, you can repeat, manage your own time. You know what I mean? The next one we have, would you be interested in going on a space voyage? Would you be interested in going on a space voyage? Voyage, the stress fall on the first syllable, voyage. And then we have you ever seen an owl in real life? Have you ever seen an owl in real life? What is it, an owl? An owl is a bird of prey with large round eyes. Bird of prey with the large round eyes. And then we have, what foreign languages do you speak? What foreign languages do you speak? You can say, I can speak French, I can speak German. What's your favorite castle? What's your favorite castle? Castle, castle. The stress is on the first syllable, castle. Castle is a large, strong building built in the past by kings or queens. A large, strong building built in the past by kings or queens. Castle. When was the last time you had to call in a plumber? When was the last time you had to call in a plumber? So the noun plumber, the B is silence. So we don't say the B. Plumber. That's the plumber. The stress is on the first one, plumber. Plumber is a person or an occupation who fit or repair water pipes or toilets. A person who fit or repair water pipes or toilets. Next sentence we have you seen the film Tomb Raider? Have you seen the film Tomb Raider? Again, Tomb Raider. We don't pronounce the B. The B is silence. Tomb Raider. Do you prefer dark chocolate or dairy chocolate? Do you prefer dark chocolate or dairy chocolate? Dairy chocolate means the chocolate with the milk product. It's not dark chocolate. And then the word chocolate We don't say chocolate like it's not 3 syllables. We say chocolate. The stress is on the first one. Chocolate. How often do you go to the sauna? How often do you go to the sauna? How often do you go to the sauna? Sauna. The stress is on the first one, sauna. The next one we have, how often do you use Wi-Fi? How often do you use Wi-Fi? It's quite easy because everyone uses Wi-Fi. We move on to the next one. What do you think of gift vouchers? What do you think of gift vouchers? You can see here, this is the two words like collocation, gift vouchers. I don't pronounce the T because if you follow in my course or on my YouTube video, this is the T consonant T. I mean, if the word end with the T, the consonant T, and the next one also start with another consonant, so you can skip the T sound. You don't need to pronounce the T here. So it's gonna be gift vouchers. Gift with the F. Gift vouchers. Vouchers. The stress is on the first one. Gift vouchers. And then we have, do you always keep your receipts in case you decide to take something back to the shop? Do you always keep your receipts in case you decide to take something back to the shop? So receipts is the tax invoice. After you buy or purchase some food or products, you're gonna get the receipts. And then you can notice here that I don't pronounce the P. The P is silence. Receipts. We say receipts. We don't pronounce the P. Receipts. What color are the cupboards in your kitchen? What color are the cupboards in your kitchen? We say cupboards. Cupboard. The stress is on the first one, cupboard. Cupboard is a piece of furniture for storing dishes, food, or clothes. A piece of furniture for storing dishes, food, clothes. Then we have adjective comfortable. Comfortable. Do you think clothes should be comfortable or fashionable? Do you think clothes should be comfortable or fashionable? Comfortable. With stress on the first one. Comfortable. Then we have, what's your favorite dessert? What's your favorite dessert? Dessert. We say dessert. The stress is on the second one. What's your favorite dessert? Dessert is the sweet dish, right? Dessert. And then don't confuse with the next word. Desert. This one is the place, desert. We pronounce desert. Stress is on the first one. Have you ever been to a desert? Have you ever been to a desert? So we have dessert, and desert. Then we have, does your country have many islands? Does your country have many islands? Islands. We don't pronounce the S. S is silence. Islands. The next one we have, if you could own any vehicle on the planet, which one would you choose? If you could own any vehicle on the planet, which one would you choose? Vehicle. The stress is on the first one. Vehicle like motorbike or car or van. Vehicle. How does autumn make you feel? How does autumn make you feel? Autumn. We don't pronounce the N. It's silence. Autumn. The stress is on the first one. Autumn. When was the last time you wore a suit? When was the last time you wore a suit? A suit. And then we have, what's your favorite vegetable? Vegetable. What's your favorite vegetable? Stress is on the first one. We say vegetable. Not vegetable. is vegetable, vegetable. Do you like smoked salmon? Do you like smoked salmon? The stress is on the first one, salmon, salmon. And then the 24th sentence we have you ever been in debt? Have you ever been in debt? Debt, we don't pronounce the B. The B is silence. Have you ever been in debt? Debt is a sum of money that somebody owes. A sum of money that somebody owes. Have you ever been in debt? Now we are moving on to the upper intermediate and advanced level. We have another 24 sentences to practice. So let's get started. Have you ever stayed at a chalet? Have you ever stayed at a chalet? Chalet, the stress is on the first one. A chalet is a wooden house usually built in mountain areas. Wooden house usually built in mountain areas like in Switzerland. Then we have, do you usually plan your itinerary in detail? Do you usually plan your itinerary in detail? This word is very difficult to pronounce, even for myself. Itinerary, itinerary, itinerary. So the stress is on the second one, itinerary. The meaning of itinerary is a plan of a journey, a plan of a journey. Then we have, what's your favorite film genre? What's your favorite film genre? Genre means type or style. Like what's your favorite film style or your favorite film type? You can say, I like action film, I like drama, or depend on your favorite film genre. Do you consider yourself a conscientious person? Do you consider yourself a conscientious person? Conscientious is an adjective. It means you're taking care to do things carefully and correctly. Taking care to do things carefully and correctly. Conscientious, conscientious. Then we have another difficult vocabulary. Is there a strict hierarchy of power in your company? Is there a strict hierarchy of power in your company? Hierarchy, hierarchy. CHY we pronounce with the K. Hierarchy, hierarchy. The stress is on the first one, hierarchy. Have you ever thumbed a lift? Have you ever thumbed a lift? Thumb a lift. Thumb a lift mean when you do stop, when you want to ask somebody or someone to take you somewhere, we can do thumb a lift, thumb a lift. Have you been to the Mediterranean? Mediterranean. The stress is on the Mediterranean, on the fourth syllable. Mediterranean, 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 Mediterranean. Have you been to the Mediterranean? How much do you weigh? How much do you weigh? How much do you weigh? On a plane, do you prefer an aisle seat or a window seat? On a plane, do you prefer an aisle seat or a window seat? You have window seat which you can see the sky on an airplane. So the opposite is aisle seat. Aisle, we don't pronounce the S. Aisle seat. Do you have a mortgage? Do you have a mortgage? Mortgage, mortgage. We don't pronounce the T. Mortgage. Mortgage is a home loan. Home loan, mortgage. What are the most important qualities of a successful entrepreneur? What are the most important qualities of a successful entrepreneur? Entrepreneur, entrepreneur. The stress is on the last syllable. Entrepreneur. Do you prefer the yolk or the white of an egg? Do you prefer the yolk or the white of an egg? An egg. You see, You can try to repeat after me. So I try to do like connected speech as well in this sentence. Do you prefer the yolk or the white of an egg? An egg. Do you prefer the yolk or the white of an egg? Yolk is opposite of the white of an egg. The yolk is the color, the color of the, the red color or the yellow color we call the yolk. The next one we have, do you have a rigorous fitness regime? Do you have a rigorous fitness regime? Regime, it means a set of rules about food and exercise. If you're on diet or you want to lose weight, you have to do a rigorous fitness regime. Regime means a set of rules about food and exercise. Would you ever visit a psychic to learn about your future? Would you ever visit a psychic to learn about your future? Psychic. Psychic means connected with strange powers of the mind. Connected with strange power of the minds. Do you know how to play draft? Do you know how to play draft? Draft. Drafts. Draft is the play or the game is like checkers. Draft is checkers. Are you an heir to your parents' fortune? Are you an heir to your parents' fortune? Heir means person who has the legal right to receive somebody's property, money when that person dies. An heir is a person who has the legal right to receive somebody's property, money or heritage when that person dies. An heir. An heir. Does your country ever suffer from long periods of drought? Does your country ever suffer from long periods of drought? So drought means when you have no rain for the long periods of time. So the plants or the trees, cannot grow properly because there is no water, there is no rain. Drought. Then we have, what's the best thing to do when you have diarrhea? What's the best thing to do when you have diarrhea? Diarrhea. Did you learn how to play the xylophone at school? Did you learn how to play the xylophone at school? Xylophone is the music instrument. Xylophone. In Thai we call ranat. What are some of your city's most infamous locations? What are some of your city's most infamous locations? Infamous means well known but for being bad or evil. Well known for being bad or evil. Infamous. Do you feel anxious about the future? Do you feel anxious about the future? Anxious is an adjective. It means like worried or nervous. Worried or nervous. We have the last three sentences. Are you keen on lamb? Are you keen on lamb? Lamb, the B is silence. Are you keen on lamb? Lamb is a young sheep. Young sheep is an animal. Have you ever stayed at a hotel suite? Have you ever stayed at a hotel suite? Suite is mean a set of rooms. A set of rooms, a hotel suite. Then we have the last one. Do you think gourmet cuisines is worth its price? Do you think gourmet cuisines is worth its price? Gourmet, the stress is on the first one. Gourmet. Gourmet, we talk about the food or drink, etc., is of high quality and often expensive. Food, drinks, etc. of high quality and often expensive. Oh, that's it for this video, 48 most commonly mispronounced English words. I hope you enjoy this exercise, the shadowing technique, which is very important and very, very helpful if you want to improve your pronunciation skill and your speaking skill. If you practice shadowing technique consistently, regularly, every day, I'm sure that you are going to improve. You are going to get your desired score in PTE Speaking Section. If you still have any other questions or if you still have any doubt, please feel free to ask me any question in the comment section below here. And I hope to see you soon in the next video. Thank you so much and see you soon. Bye-bye.